friends, welcome. I'm Susanna. Today's session is Let's Get Physical. We're going to do a session where there'll be lots of moving and shaking, but also some strength work as well. So begin, my friends, moving. And if you will cue up in your brain the Olivia Newton-John song, Let's Get Physical. Go ahead and do that if you're of the generation that knows what I'm talking about. So let's get physical. Shake, shake, shake. Start with your fingers and your wrists. Flick, flick, flick. Good. And you can go to the sides and you can shake. Now, if you're dealing with an injury, perhaps one of your arms is in a cast, well, then just do the side that works. No excuses. Do what you can, but make sure you use your brain and don't aggravate an existing injury. Okay? This is your practice. Let's bring those arms overhead. In the yoga tradition, what we're doing is activating the prana, the life force energy, prana. So moving from your shoulders, breathing, good. And now let's put our awareness on the legs now and the hips. So place one foot down and have your weight be in that one leg and bend and straighten. And now let's shake the other leg. So you can shake everything, but have the focus be on this leg. Move. If you want to pause the video and put on some fun music, go right ahead. Shake, 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 shake. Good, other side. Shake, shake, shake. There's no right way to do this. There's no wrong way to do this. It's just do it. Move it. Good. Let's move into some Leonardos. So side to side. Hold one side. And hold the other side. Excellent. And now, standing on one leg, bend and straighten. Let's say this is your left leg. Bend and straighten it. Lift up the right and reach and point your toe forward. And then what I'd like you to do is to reach and go to the side and lean a bit forward, go to the back. And here's the tricky one. Go behind you like you're curtsying and back to center. And then here's the trickiest one of all, over in front to the side. So there's no exact way to do this. The idea is that you're going to be working on balancing and putting some load, strength training for the standing leg, and your brain has to figure out how to keep you balanced. Side, back, curtsy, and front, forward, side, back, curtsy. Good. Step it out. Other side, root down. Standing leg, bend and straighten. You'll put load on that standing leg. That hip's going to get some strengthening happening. Now, reach forward, point your toe. Reach to the side. Lean forward, reach back. Curtsy behind you. Now for what I think is the tricky one, go in front and back to center. Do the same side again. Reach, reach, stretch back, and curtsy. Cross over to the front. One last time. Reach, 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 curtsy, cross in front. Perfect job. Step it out. Okay, heel bounces. Ready? So let's start with knees are soft. Do some swinging. And then let's lift up onto the tippy toes. Squeeze your butt a little bit. Find balance. Come on down hard on your heels. That's 1. Again, 2. Up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on down hard. 9 and 10. Step it out. Nice job. All right, take a wide stance on your mat. Tailbone drops, shoulders relaxed. Extend your arms out, 5-pointed star. Reach out through all of your fingertips. Breastbone up. Find your breath, find a smile. Excellent. Let's take your right foot and point it to the right. Let's take your left heel and angle it out. Hinging at this right hip, you will send your left butt out behind you. Then reach and stretch sideways. So lengthen and glide. Reach, reach. So remember, our theme is movement and strength. So first we'll move, and now we'll find a hold, which will bring us some strength benefit. So bring your right hand down. You might have a soft bend in that right knee, and roll your top left shoulder back. Option to extend your arm to the sky, and we will find triangle pose. Find breath. Hold here. The holding creates muscle strength and endurance. And when your muscles are strong, your bones get strong. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1, and reach up, arms out. Pivot both feet forward, turn both palms to the sky like you're holding 2 big trays. Stretch your palms out, palms up. Great. Now take your heels in, sit softly down, and find goddess pose. Breathe. Feeling nice and strong in your goddess, place your hands on your thighs. No rounding, just hinge forward, lean forward, and then back up again, straighten your legs, shoulders back, pivot both feet forward, and step 2 feet together. Tadasana mountain pose. Step it out. Wide stance. Tailbone drops. Arms extend, reach, find breath. Left foot, point to the left. Right foot angles to the side. Hinge, left hip. Now it's the slide and glide. Move, reach and stretch. Stretch and reach. Breathe. Good, and now drop it down into your easy triangle pose. Tuck your tailbone slightly, reach the top arm up, or have your hand stay on your hip, whatever feels appropriate for you. Modify for your needs. Breathing in, breathing out. Holding the pose creates strength in your muscles, and when your muscles are strong, your bones will be activated. Take a nice deep breath in to reach up, arms extend out, pivot both feet forward, hands on hips, heels in, back to that goddess pose. Sink down in your hips. All right, pull your shoulder blades together. Your arms are now in cactus pose, which is great for your posture. Find breath. Hands on thighs, sit your hips back, and straighten carefully to come up. Pivot your toes towards the front, bend your knees softly, and then step one foot over towards the other until you are standing in Tadasana mountain pose. Excellent. All right, moving on. Let's go to the top of our mats, facing the right side of your mat, if you will. So stepping forward, you'll stand with your feet approximately hip width apart, and now take the next moment to connect with the soles of your feet. So this is super important. Our foundation's so critical. So if you'll take your mind into the tripod of each foot, locating the big toe mound, pinky toe mound, and the heel. So really go there with your mind, but also find it, physically press down. And then you'll lift all your toes. When you lift your toes, you might find it easier to connect to those points on each foot. So toes are lifted, press down on big toe, pinky toe, and mounds, and then the heel. And imagine those triangles that you are standing on your feet. Good. Now, relax the toes down, keeping the feet grounded. You might even grip into the mat a little bit with your feet, with your toes. Tighten the muscles isometrically around your kneecaps, your thighs, and squeeze your butt a little bit. When you squeeze your butt, your tailbone will tuck very slightly. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. That's a breath in. Exhale, roll the shoulder blades back and down and draw the shoulder blades gently together. Rotate your palms forward. Look straight ahead and ramp your head back. This, my friends, is really good posture. Here we are. From this place, let's bring both arms forward and up. So palms face each other as you reach up, and then go ahead and stretch. You can pull the shoulder blades up towards your ears as you stretch your fingertips, all of them up towards the sky. So you're holding and stretching and breathing. And now, hinge from your hips, soften your knees, lean forward as you take your hips back, but your spine stays straight. This is your chair pose, my friends. Hinging at the hips, weight in your heels, hold and breathe. Build strength. Now, if having the arms up feels like a little bit too much effort for you, you have options. You could place your hands on your hips, or even do cactus arms, or keep your arms straight. We'll hold for a couple more moments. Cactus arms feels pretty good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now, keep going forward, down, 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 and then just stand up. Squeeze your butt when you're up. Bring both arms forward and up. Reach, reach, reach. Soften the knees, hinge at the hips, chair pose again. Put the weight in your heels. Go into the cactus. Hands on your thighs. Bend a little deeper, and then push down to stand up. Squeeze your butt. Nice job. Okay, let's go ahead and do one more. Take the arms up, stretch, soften the knees, hinging at your hips, weight in your heels, take your hips back, chair pose. Hold the arms forward or go into cactus. Hands on thighs. Deepen it just a hair, and then stand up. Excellent job. From here, step your right leg back into a lunge and find stability here. Front foot straight, back foot, you're on the ball and toes of your back foot. So it may take a moment to find stability. Once you have found it, breathe. Again, both arms come forward and up. Reach up. Root down to rise up. Find your strength here. Great job. Now bring the arms behind you and lean forward. So you're like an airplane. Crown to tailbone to fingertips to back heel. Hold here. And I'm going to bring us into a bouncing pose, crane pose, by bringing the weight onto the standing leg and straighten up, and then bring the back leg up, easy peasy, until you've got a 90-degree angle and you're balancing. Shoulder blades back and down. You can rotate the palms forward and pause here. And breathe. And breathe, and maybe the arms can come up. And maybe you'll do some other balancing pose now. You could take this into a tree, be a tree. Or you could take it into Warrior 3. Or perhaps this is a little bit too much. Drop the toe down and do shrub. Hold and breathe. Find any balancing pose here that is feeling like a lot of fun for you. And the arms can just be an expression of your whatever feels fun. Hold and breathe. And when you are ready, go ahead and step back, plant your foot down on an angle. And I'm sorry my back's to you, but you'll do Warrior 2. Shoulders are relaxed, reach through your fingertips. reverse warrior, lean back, and then rotate around, pivot your back foot again, lower the back knee to the mat, and now we're going to twist. Take your right hand to the floor or a block, lift your back knee up off the floor, you're in a lunge, and your left hand is on your left hip. And here you are. You are turning to the left in a safe twist. And now this top arm can either go straight up or in line with your ear or stay on your hip. Press through the back heel and breathe. Some of you can go into a prayer hand balancing twist here if you know that variation. Excellent. Now look down, drop the back knee, come up to the low lunge, and we'll use this as an opportunity to come up very safely. So lift up and step forward. So there was no rounding involved. Nice job. Okay, let's do the other side. Let's go to the top of the mat, same side, 2 feet about hip width apart. Root down, find the tripod of each foot, lift your toes, relax your shoulders. Lower the toes back down. Bring both arms up in front and stretch up, stretch, stretch, stretch. Then soften your knees, hinge at your hips, and come into your chair pose. Remember, arms can stay extended, arms can go into cactus, or arms can rest on your thighs. So hold your chair. You're going down as deep as you would like or not so deep. It's all good. Listen to your knees. Hold. Good. And then straighten up. Release your arms. Good. And now step your left foot back and find the lunge. You're on the ball and toe of your back foot. And once you find stability here, bring both arms up, reach up, stretch up, and hold. Breathing. You could cactus the arms, pull the shoulder blades together, find breath. Good. Extend the arms up and down, and then lean forward and reach from crown back through fingertips, back through heel. Hold here. When I do this, I feel like I'm an arrow or rocket ship about to take off. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to put the weight on the standing leg and come forward until the standing leg straightens and the back leg comes up into a balancing variation. So starting with what I call crane, where the leg is in a 90-degree position. And then the arms get to do whatever they want to do. And as we did on the other side, you get to play. So from here, turn it into another balancing pose. Tree is always fun, right? You can do a tree. You can take your arms into some fun variations. Maybe press your head into your hands is nice for posture and strength. Maybe you chose to do a shrub. Maybe you played with the balancing stick or Warrior 3 challenge. Do something fun, but your job here was to move from one balance position to another. All right, then step that left foot back, plant it at an angle, open your body into Warrior 2, reverse your warrior. Excellent. And then gracefully come around until you are going to lower your knee to the floor, and you're in a low lunge, and now we're going to twist. So you could use a block here, but I didn't get my blocks today. Come down, curl your back toes and lift the back knee up, and then the right hand is on the hip. You could be on your fingers, fist, or block, and turn to look towards your right. Yes, this is a twist, and it is a safe twist, my friends. Hold and breathe. Hold and breathe. Good. Slowly turn to look down, both hands down, drop the knee, the back knee, and lift back up to low lunge. And we use this as the position to safely stand. So curl your back toes and up you come until you are standing in Tadasana. Let's move down onto the mat to strengthen our spines from a position of lying down. So transition your way carefully to your belly. And once you're down here, you'll bring your arms in front of you into a position, a resting position called crocodile pose. So stack your forearms in front or stack your hands on top of each other and then rest your forehead on your stacked hands. And then rock your pelvis side to side, relax your feet, and take a few moments to let go mentally and physically here. A little transition moment between the standing positions and these final lying down strengthening positions. Good. Now, let's bring the arms to the sides, palms, fingertips spread, hands right by your chest, elbows in towards your body like chicken wings, and you'll do a baby cobra. So, legs are long behind you, so lift one and then the other and then plant them back down. Do that a couple times. Tops of the feet and the toes are pressing down. You feel your shoulder blades coming together. You're pressing your hands into the mat. And now lift up any amount. Could be an inch or two. And down. Do that again. So it's a little cobra. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now, bring your arms beside you, palms face down, and keep your head relaxed. Your chin could be on the floor. Let's lift the right leg and lower it, and the left leg and lower it. And now let's lift the chest and both arms and lift. Gently pull back, which opens the chest. Relax your neck. Lift both legs at the same time. And here you are in locust pose. Relax your neck. Find your breath. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Hold, hold, hold. In the hold, the spine is, the muscles around the spine have to hold up the spine. And when the muscles are working, the spine is activated. The bones are activated. Finding breath. Good, and relax. You may place your hands back next to your chest, curl your toes, and do a press back into a puppy stretch as a counter pose. You could walk your arms in front and extend your hips back and stretch. Very nice. And then come on down to your side body. Bring your weight onto your right forearm, shoulder over elbow, right forearm down. And then stack your thighs over each other and your knees are over each other, right? And then we're going to do some strength work for the hip. Clamshells, ready? So open and close. Open and close. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now take that leg, straighten it out, and now lift it and lower it. Reach through the foot and lower and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. And now bring it in front, stretch, hand on hip, extend your arm up, hold, and release. Other side. Come on down to your forearm. Stack your thighs and your knees. Clamshells. 8. Oh, I started with 8. We have to start with 10. I think I did 12 on the other side. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend, press through your foot, and lift and lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it in front of you, hand on hip. Extend your arm, stretch, and release. Push yourself back up. Okay, lastly, come up to 2 knees. Knees, hips, shoulders, tall kneeling I call this, shoulders relaxed. Extend your right leg out to the right. Extend your left arm up straight to the sky. Side bend over. Breath. Now, float over until your hand reaches the mat. You could also use a block. You could also use a fist. And then you can hold here. This is variation on gate pose. And then you could lift and lower the leg again for 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Breathe in, hold, breathe in, hold. Good. And push off. Stretch up. Counter pose again. Release. 2 knees. Extend. Reach up. Side bend over. Float over, hand or fist or block. Find alignment. And lift and lower if you want. You can just hold. Holding is fine. Or move. Moving the joint will help strengthen it. That was 8. I went by 2s. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Hold it, my friends. Any variation that feels fun, hold it. Breathe. And woo, push up. Reach up. Counter pose. And release. Good. And that is it for today's session. So come to sitting. If you would like to sit on a cushion or a block, you can do so. Sit in a comfortable position. You could also sit on your heels or in a chair. To finish up. So we're sitting comfortably. And now take your right hand, place it on your left knee. Left hand behind you. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Turn. Breathing. Top arm reaches up and over. Cross your forearms. Lift them overhead and then pull down until your elbows come into your rib cage. Go back up again, and then turn to do the twist on the other side. Hand on knee, other hand behind you. Lift and lengthen. Turn. Breathe. Take the hand that's behind you, reach it up, cross it over. Your forearms, wrists are crossed. Lift up. Open. Elbows into rib cage, and then prayer hands together. You can bring those prayer hands first. Take your thumbs, touch your third eye, your forehead, and then draw prayer hands to heart center. Isometric press, smile, and then you can bow your head to your heart. Namaste. Thanks for joining me, and have a lovely rest of your day. If you're new to my channel, thanks for checking out this video. You can subscribe if you're not already a subscriber to the YouTube channel. And if you enjoyed this video, everybody, thumbs up, give it a like. And lastly, if you go below this video, you'll find ways to connect. You can join the Facebook group, the Strong Bones Challenge. You can sign up for my email MailChimp list, and I'll send you how I increased my own density, my story. So, love to hear from you. Make a comment below the video, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.